And what did Trump just do the other day? He even started questioning Chuck Schumer's Judaism because Chuck Schumer offered the most like tepid criticism possible of the persecution of Mahmoud Khalil. He basically said, well, first of all, he doubled down on his like bigoted comment that like basically Chuck Schumer is a Palestinian, which Trump means as a slur because like that's supposed to be a bad thing to be Palestinian. This is Trump.
Can't hear him.
Doesn't have sound. Okay. I'll have to find. Anyway, most people have probably seen the clip. Trump basically saying that Chuck Schumer is like a Palestinian now. He's not even Jewish anymore. He's a Palestinian, which is supposed to be an insult in Trump's bigoted mind. And that's, of course, because Chuck Schumer offered the most mealy-mouthed criticism possible of the persecution of Mahmoud Khalil. He said that, you know, I abhor Mahmoud Khalil's views. I oppose the anti-Semitism at Columbia, basically saying—
I'm working on a book about anti-Semitism, he said, or I published one.
Oh, really? Okay, yeah. I'm sure that's going to be a big hit. But Chuck Schumer did say that unless you can show that there's a crime, that then you cannot be deporting this guy.
Here's Trump.
The Democrats. And Schumer is a Palestinian, as far as I'm concerned. You know, he's become a Palestinian. He used to be Jewish. He's not Jewish anymore. He's a Palestinian. Okay.
He just pulled Schumer's Jew card. And I mean, how does that happen? It happens because we're living under a Zionist regime where a Gentile authority, whatever you want to say about Chuck Schumer, he's Jewish, can denigrate, a Gentile official can denigrate the identity of a Jewish official and get approval from the Zionist movement because he has outcompeted the Jewish official in demonstrating his loyalty to their agenda. That's what Judaism has been reduced to under Zionism, where a Gentile becomes more Jewish than the Jew who becomes a Palestinian, which is somehow an insult, because all you have to do to win over Zionism and Zionists who dominate the Jewish world and every Jewish institution in the US, the Jewish establishment, is give Israel tons of weapons so it can slaughter babies. That's where we are. And by the same token, if you demonstrate total, absolute loyalty to Zionism and the state of Israel as a Gentile, and you throw up a Nazi Sieg Heil salute, it suddenly gets forgiven by Zionist organizations and individuals as a stiff-armed salute or an exhibition of autistic behavior in the case of Elon Musk.
Yeah, and by the way, a really just sad irony here, because we don't want to be defending Chuck Schumer at all or like holding him up as the paragon of like virtue. In taking away Chuck Schumer's Jew card, Trump is actually going after someone who's a fanatic Jewish supremacist.
Yeah, he's like, he's one-upping a fanatic supremacist.
Yeah, because Chuck Schumer once said in a speech to AIPAC that the reason there's no peace between Israel and the Palestinians is because the Palestinians don't believe in the Torah. He literally said that. So we have basically two factions of extreme Zionist fanatics competing to the point, and one faction is so extreme that a Gentile president can say that the other extremist Zionist, who actually is Jewish, is not even Jewish. And that's what happens when you conflate Jewish culture with Zionism. And not only an existential threat to Palestinians, it's also a big threat to Jews as well, if anybody cared about that.
Yeah. By design, Zionism aims to collapse the Jewish diaspora.